injured during a football game my junior year, and seeing how fast the sports medicine team reacted to help him get up, walk to the sideline, and make it back in the game in about 30 minutes, I felt the urge to help, and I decided I would join the sports medicine team my senior year. I joined my school sports medicine team my senior year and learned how to tape ankles, tape wrists, eyes, any part of the body, and treat almost any type of cut or burn. Why should you care about taping ankles? You should care because you never know when you're going to be in a situation where you're the only one there to help and you will know what to do. By learning how to tape an ankle, you will have a better understanding on how to help someone who has just sprained or previously hurt their ankle. First, I will share how I got involved with the sports medicine team and why, and a little of my experience on it. Second, I will discuss how taping helps an ankle, and finally, I will teach you all how to tape an ankle. So before sharing how taping helps and teaching you all how to tape an ankle, I will share my experience on it, on the sports medicine team. I decided to join my high school sports medicine team because I like helping others and I want to dedicate the rest of my life to the medical field. It wasn't easy though. I was a junior and only seniors could join. So during my junior year, I had to take the sports medicine class, get first aid and CPR certified, and volunteer with the current sports medicine team for twice a week, 3 hours every day. So my senior year, I got in, and it was only 10 of us, and it was a lot of hard work. The football season lasted, I think, 2.5 months at my school, and every Friday we were there until 11 p.m. And we had to be there with the football players, helping them out, taping their ankles, helping them if they got hurt, and also getting them water, which is even our job. Now that I have discussed why I joined the sports medicine team and my experience on it, let's move on to the second point, how taping helps an injured ankle. In order to fully understand about taping, we first must discuss how taping actually helps. Ankle injuries are the most common sports-related injuries out there. And taping helps stabilize the injury. According to Douglas A. Reeves, MD, team physician, in an article published in 2015 for emedicine.medscape.com, ankle taping is also called prophylactic ankle wrapping. Ankle taping is also used for preventing another sprain injury. So say an athlete has sprained their ankle before going onto the field, we tape their ankles so they're not in risk of another injury. There is one misconception though. A lot of athletes don't like getting their ankles taped because they think that they won't be able to play as good because they think, oh, it's gonna stop me from running or moving around, but that's a lie. The only thing that taping does is help prevent the hyperextension of the ankle ligament. So after learning a little on how taping helps an injured ankle, I will inform you all how to tape an ankle. At first, taping an ankle might seem difficult and like a lot of steps. But after practicing once or twice, or even 3 times, you can get the hang of it. This is what you will need. You will need pre-wrap, which is the colorful things right there, tough skin, and tape. So first you spray the tough skin on the whole ankle and foot, and that helps just the pre-wrap stay in place and don't move while the athlete is sweating or moving around. After that, you wrap the whole foot with the pre-wrap, and then comes taping. So first, you wrap the whole foot with the pre-wrap, and then you put a strip at the top of the ankle and at the bottom of the foot. Then you do 3 anchors from the medial to the lateral side of the ankle, which the medial side is the inner part of your foot, and then the lateral side is the outer part of your foot. After 3 anchors, you do 2 heel locks, which come from the medial side, go back around and come back to the medial side, and you do 2 of those. Then you do a figure 8, which is one right here, and those start at the top of the foot, go around the ankle, and come back to the top of the foot. You can do either 1 or 2 of those depending if you have any windows, which windows are, if you have any red pre-wrap sticking out, that's a window. And after that, if you see that there's no windows and it looks clean, you're done there. So I have some tips for you guys. Always keep the foot in dorsiflexion position, which is with the toes facing up. According to Tim Dutcher, DPM, in an article published in 2006 for podiatrytoday.com, this will help reduce wrinkles and keep the tape job cleaner. Also, it shouldn't be too tight because this can cause loss of function in the foot, and they won't be able to move a lot, or they can stop blood flow, which you don't want that either. So those are the most important tips. Also, it can be too loose, so just try to keep it in the middle. Now that I have discussed how taping an ankle helps, an injured ankle helps prevent an injury, let's wrap things up. It is important to know a very easy procedure like this because we may never know when we might be in a situation to help another person and we might be the only ones there to know. Or if you're an athlete, you can know how to treat yourself. First, I discussed my experience on the sports medicine team. Secondly, I discussed how taping helps an ankle. And finally, I showed you all how to tape an ankle. Being able to help another person when they most need it is the greatest satisfaction I have ever felt, especially when they're thankful. And not all the athletes were thankful, and yeah, it did bother sometimes, but I just remembered that my purpose there was helping and not getting anything in return.